Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this week's Misfit Toy Fantasy Football Recap Show. I'm sporting the mask this week. Numbers are really high. I don't want to take any chances of passing this thing to you guys through the computer. So we're going to wear the mask today and look at how our season's going. We're almost done with the regular season, only 2 weeks to go. So some seeding has been wrapped up, and other seeds are up for grabs as we move forward here. But let's take a look at the scoreboard and see how things went this week. It was Brady Gaga. That's me, beating Team Wee 141 to 122. Tom Brady led the way with 46.25 points. He became the all-time leading scorer in Fantasy Football League history, if you didn't see that over the weekend. Me and Tom, we are buddies. We're both born on August 3rd, 1977. So we have that going for us, going way back 43 years with that relationship between me and Tom. Jazzy Sports Balls, a huge win, 162 over Angie Lutnegger, 114. Matt Stafford led the way for Nick in that victory. Fail Mary took down Christine 125 to 87. For Christine, that was her 8th straight loss, wrapping up the number 12 seed in the tournament, which, if you're counting, is last place in the regular season. Sorry, Christine. You do still have a shot at winning this thing in the playoffs, but and that would be one of the biggest upsets in the history of fantasy football, I think, if Christine came back. But not going to count her out yet. Not going to count her out yet. Hope I don't play her and lose to her in the playoffs now after I was giving her a bad time. It was last-minute lineup, pulling out a squeaker over German Juggernaut, 110 to 106. Dak Street's Pack pulled out a squeaker over Team Cotter, 86.9 to 84.45. So a couple close matchups there. This matchup was not close. A game of the week. Elliot Glenn, who has changed his name to Pumpkin Pie, which we've never eaten pumpkin pie, so I don't know why he changed his name to Pumpkin Pie. But took down Team Teely 190 to 110. And Elliot has a message for Teely and the rest of the crew here.
I bet you TV.
Buddy, you clinched the number 1 seed in our fantasy football league. What do you think about that? Is that pretty cool? No comment? It's been pretty easy for you, huh? It's been easy? He's reading a book. All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. You are the number 1 seed. We'll see you in the tournament, okay?
So, not even fazed by it. His businesses are done, just getting the number 1 seed. Either that or he could care less about what's going on here. But took down the Teely 190 to 110. Let's take a look at the standings here now, as we're going to use our technology here once again. We take a look at the standings here in the Eastern Conference. It's Pumpkin Packa, 9-1, clinching the number 1 seed. Brady Gaga, that's me, at 7-3. German Juggernaut 6-4. Dak Street's Pack at 5-5. Jazzy Sports Ball is also 5-5, and there is Team Christine at 1-9. She has clinched the number 12 seed in the tournament. In the West, we got some things up for grabs as well. In the West, Fail Mary, first place at 7-3. A game back, Team Teely at 6-4. Last minute lineup, 5-5. Angie Lutnegger, 4-6. The TC, I talked to in the hallway today. He's frustrated with his team. He's 3-7, but still the shot in those playoffs. And Team Wee at 2-8. So take a look at next week's matchups. Week 11, like I said, we're almost done with the season, regular season here. Brady Gaga will take on Team Teely. Hopefully I'll get the same luck that Elliott did against him. Right now in favor 163 to 131. Team Christine, 8 straight losses, is favored over Angie Lutnegger, 110 to 99. Maybe she'll get off that losing streak this week. In a close matchup right now, so Fail Mary's favored 142 to 136 over Leanne and the German Juggernaut. Dak Street's Pack is favored 158 to 124 over last minute lineup and Brad. Team Cotter and Pumpkin Pie, I guess it is now. Elliot's favored 143 to 125. TC, maybe you get off that. They're losing ways and knock off the number 1 seed in one of your final games here. And in a close matchup this week, Jazzy Sports Balls is favored over Team Wee 147 to 135. So a lot of things can happen here. But let's take a look at the playoff picture. If the playoffs started right now, Pumpkin Pie has clinched the number 1 seed, so he will be the number 1 seed regardless of what happens to everybody else. He would take on the winner of Angie Lutnegger and Brad, the 8 and 9 matchup. The 5-12 matchup would be mentor mentee Team Teely, the 5 seed against Team Christine, the 12 seed. And right now, Leanne has that first round bye as the 4 seed, the German juggernaut. But again, a lot can happen here as we go forward. In the bottom half of the bracket, it'd be the 11 seed Team Wee versus the 6 seed Amanda Anderson. I would be the 3 seed, awaiting that winner. Not sure why I'm the 3 seed. I have the tiebreak over Lisa, but maybe because she's the division champ. I don't know. Team Cotter would be the 10 seed. Jazzy Sports Ball is the 7 seed, and the winner of that would take on Fail Mary, Lisa, and Colt Jam, who would be the 2 seed. So a lot of things can happen here in these last 2 weeks. Keep setting those lineups up. I think we've lost a few people along the way, but I know a lot of people are hanging on there as well. The trophy is being worked on. Hopefully I can show that off to you here either next week or the following week when we go over the playoff picture. But keep getting those lineups set. And until then, you know what we do. Go Brady Gaga.